Hello fellow gamers, majestics and nerds. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving into the Lex Imperialis DLC, the second major expansion for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. If you've been navigating the vast expanse of the Imperium or just exploring the Rogue Trader's life, you are in for a treat. If you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Zanya and this is my channel where I play and cover a wide variety of games and topics sometimes. Some of them are sponsored, some recommended by my community members, and some are just plain random ones. But you can find more of me over on my other socials with the links in the description below. I am a full-time Twitch streamer, so you can catch me most days live over on Twitch. So please come say hello. Regarding today's video, a very special thank you to the legends over at LCAT Games for sending me over an early access key so I can play this before release. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity. I had a lot of fun. It was a roller coaster of a DLC, and I can't wait for my community members to experience this with me. Also regarding this video, it will contain some mild spoilers, you guys. So if you are planning on going in with a fresh mind, maybe just bookmark this for later. This is not so much so as a review, more so as it is an overview of the general things you can be expecting about the vibe of the game and so forth. I don't want to spoil too much because I would like for you to enjoy it yourself. I did play through majority of the new DLC. There's quite a bit of content, and I will continue my playthrough in the next upcoming days. But for now, if you are ready for some hard-hitting justice in the name of the God Emperor, then let's get to it. First, a bit of context regarding Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It has been taking fans on a thrilling journey through the universe of Warhammer, mixing classic RPG elements with the raw power of 40k lore. Now, with the Lex Imperialis DLC, things are about to get a whole lot more intense with the addition of the Adeptus Arbites. The Adeptus Arbites are the Emperor's enforcers, the Imperium Justice incarnates. These lawmen are tasked with making sure the Imperial Law is upheld across the vast reaches of the Imperium. No matter how brutal or unforgiving the environment may be, from hive cities to the most remote worlds, the Arbites make sure that nothing undermines the Emperor's rule. And now they're joining you as a crucial force in your Rogue Trader adventures. I mean, look at this guy. They're badass Robocops. Look at him. So what is this Lex Imperialis DLC all about? Well, it's about the Emperor's iron grip of the Imperial Law. And let me tell you, it's not a gentle grip. The DLC introduces new mechanics that really makes you feel like you're part of the Emperor's massive unyielding machine. You'll see just how far you can stretch your influence without totally collapsing under the weight of bureaucracy. A new justice system is also introduced where your decisions can impact the balance between Imperial law and the loyalty of your crew. Will you be the merciful judge, or will you rule with an iron fist? And yes, that means a lot of rules, like lots of rules. But hey, that's the Imperium for you, right? If you ever wanted to see what it's like to enforce a galaxy-spanning empire while battling heretics, Xenos, and well, a little bit of corruption, you are definitely going to enjoy this. Now let's talk about companions. With Lex Imperialis, you'll meet some new faces that make your journey even more complex, but also fun. No surprises here though, but some of these characters are full of spine-tingling stories, and some of them, well, yeah, some of them comes with hefty baggage. We're talking about people who've been scarred by the Imperium's unwavering dogma, or in some cases are obsessed with keeping the purity of the Imperial law intact at all costs. One of your new companions, for example, looking at you, Inquisitor, is not exactly the warm and fuzzy type. After all, the Imperium doesn't exactly come with a no questions asked policy. You better pray your moral compass is calibrated when dealing with some of these folks. Now, for those of you who love crushing your enemies with all kinds of tech and tactics, let's chat about some of the Arbites' abilities. The Lex Imperialis brings a ton of new powerful tools to your arsenal. You'll have new combat tactics, new ways to manipulate your environment, and yes, some of these are downright terrifying. Imperial Law isn't just about saying no, it's about making sure everyone knows you mean it. These enforcers have a specialized combat stance, perfect for dealing with unruly crowds or enemy factions. Their riot shield tactics can turn the tide in the battle, and their legal influence can sway outcomes during missions, meaning you can manipulate the outcomes with the right application of the Imperial Law. And if you ever wanted to experience the grit and grind of being the Imperium's unyielding hand of justice, this DLC is going to be perfect for you. The Arbites' presence adds a new layer of strategy to your campaign, whether you're cracking down on dissent or ensuring the Emperor's law are followed to the letter. Imagine bringing an entire squad of Arbites into the heat of the battle, locking down the enemy forces with stun grenades and bolts of fire, while the rest of your team picks off targets. These guys are not just about law and order, they are about total domination. They are judge, jury, and executioner. Remember those fun little spells and tricks that you use in the base game? Well, think of these, but like with way more authority. You'll be able to harness things like psychic powers and even some extra Imperial flair, because nothing says power like giving orders in the name of the Emperor himself. But it's not all about the actions and new toys. Lex Imperialis also pulls you deeper into the law of the Imperium. You'll get a glimpse into the depths of the Emperor's will, and trust me, there are some dark, tangled stories hidden away in the archives of Imperial Law. You'll be forced to grapple with tough moral choices as you walk the line between maintaining order and becoming an enforcer of a ruthless, sometimes unjust system. After all, the Emperor demands loyalty, but not every action in his name is as pure as it seems. Of course, when you're not making those morally grey decisions, you'll be exploring new planets, hunting down heretics, and let's be real, making a few more enemies than you expected, but that's all part of the fun, right? And there's some really, really cool space battles. So whether you are a veteran of the Rogue Trader series or just diving into the Lex Imperialis expansion, there's no denying that this DLC is one wild ride. New abilities, new companions, a deeper look at the Imperium's iron-fisted rule make it an essential update for any fan of Warhammer 40k. Are you ready to enforce the Emperor's law, or will you bend the rules a little bit? Let me know what you think of the Lex Imperialis DLC in the comments below. Thank you again, Allcat Games, for the early access key, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my latest updates. But until next time, may the Emperor's light guide you.